I think I do have the credentials to make this video. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom of my channel, the very first video that I ever created was a Minecraft video, almost 11 years ago. I was literally 11 years old. I don't think you're a real Minecraft fan if you didn't pretend you're a Minecraft YouTuber at least once while playing. Some of us will record our TVs with our phone, while others had the choppiest gameplay with the lowest FPS and a mic from Walmart. Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Pancake Yoshi or Alberto. Welcome back to another video. Do you guys like my mountain of plushies? This was done during a stream. At this point, I did watch the Minecraft movie about 3 days ago, but it's okay. I've been letting my thoughts marinate for this video. If you're new to our channel, hi. My name is Pancake Yoshi and I love animation just as much as Steve loves Dennis. But today we're not talking about animation, are we? Unless you count these hideous looking villagers. Which brings me to my first point of this video. But before that, I must say, everything that I say here on this video isn't meant to be taken in a malicious way. My thoughts and concerns come from genuinely loving this franchise. And if you thought this movie was a 10 out of 10, 100% amazing, there's no faults with it, then that's awesome and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm actually happy that you found no faults in this movie. And if you're gonna rush to the comments and say, well, this is a kids movie, of course you're not gonna like it, let my boy Kit explain this to you.
Anytime anyone makes a negative review of a family film, there's always, without fail, a mob of people that comment something like, dude, it's a kid's movie. They're gonna love it. And it's like, well, yeah, my dog loves eating shit, but if I feed it to him, I'm still an asshole.
Okay, so my immediate gut punch first reaction to this movie actually ironically came from the first trailer that was dropped for this movie. As a big animation guy, I immediately looked at the character designs for everything that's, well, Minecraft. And let me just say, I'm not the biggest fan of the direction they chose to go with this Minecraft art style. This sheep is so freaking ugly, and I know that there's instances where things are so ugly that they become cute, but this is not that situation. Someone deadass picked up a pink sheep pillow and asked me if it was a monkey. Yeah, it's that bad. To me, Dennis, the villagers, and everything that's living in this Minecraft world just looks horrific. And I knew this immediately when I saw the llama scene from the first trailer. It's just so unfortunate because there was talks of us getting a fully animated Minecraft movie in the style of regular Minecraft. And there were talks that I was gonna have a regular movie outline. But of course, Warner Brothers chose to make a Jumanji clone. Like, I get the whole isekai thing helps us get more immersed into the movie. Since we're in the real world, we get to experience things for the first time. Like, oh, look at this. But that shouldn't be the main driving force of the movie. Plus, at this point, let's be honest, this trope is played out. For a second now, I'd like to talk about what I genuinely did like about the movie. When the trailer dropped for I Am Steve, I immediately hated Jack Black's interpretation of Steve. When I think of Steve, I think Chris Evans, Alan Ritchson, Paul Rudd. Heck, even give me Timothy Chalamet up in this before I place Jack Black in this role. But I gotta say, after watching this movie, I kinda see the vision. Look, obviously he's not my first choice, but he did a good job in portraying his version of Steve, so I can commend him for that. If I just let go of my vision of Steve and disillusion myself into thinking that Jack Black is the last man on Earth, then yeah, this totally works. His acting was great and I had no issue with him being on screen. So yeah, surprisingly, this was a pleasant surprise. Another pleasant surprise was Jason Momoa's character. I didn't expect to like him as much as I did, and he low-key carried the movie for me. In the pre-Minecraft world, his story was the most interesting. Like, yeah, I care about Emma Myers and her potato factory thing, but to me, Jason Momoa's arc was more interesting. I just wish the events of them going to the Minecraft world was less situational and more acted upon. But other than that, it was fine. Now, if you'll have me, let me switch back to the negatives so we can end this video off with the positives. Let me rapid fire these. I'll try to be condensed. Okay, so Daniel Brooks was not needed in this movie. She literally didn't do anything. How did no one notice Dennis in the real world? So Steve has an Electra. Does that mean that he's been to the end and fought the Ender Dragon? That would have made a much better movie than this. Didn't Captain Sparkles do this exact storyline a decade ago? Where's his credit, huh? They had Dan TDM, Afmao, and LD Shadow Lady, but no Captain Sparkles or Sethling? Like, I can understand them not adding Sky, but damn, I feel like they missed some marks here. Also, it's hard not to compare this movie to Five Nights at Freddy's, because, you know, they're both poor video game imitations of their source material. But at least Map Pack got a speaking role there. Here they're just standing like NPCs. No creeper. Aw man, for the post-credit music. Also missed opportunity and I'm making the credits look like the credits from actual Minecraft. Oh, but that would require them to actually play the game. Got it. This movie has 4 to 5 musical pieces in it, which one was good, but the rest were interesting. There is no such thing as a creeper farm. It's physically impossible to make one. I do understand them doing it for movie magic, but come on, let's try to keep some stuff lore accurate. Jason Momoa got hit by a creeper with no armor, and not only did he survive, but he only flew like 2 meters. Missed opportunity for him to fly across the screen. That would have been funny. Damn, I'm starting to sound like CinemaSins. They're about to have a field day with this movie. And last one, I swear, but I absolutely hated them bringing non-traditional Minecraft things to the movie, like the water bucket nunchucks, the tater tot launcher, and giving the iron golem boots of swiftness that made him freaking Optimus Prime. Like, I totally get that they gave the piglins their own unique designs, but come on, let's try to keep some stuff lore accurate. Someone can let me know in the comments, but does the iron golem with swiftness exist in Minecraft dungeons? Cause I know damn well he doesn't exist in vanilla Minecraft. My friend even made the joke that they're playing modded Minecraft, and that's how they're able to make the tot launcher and stuff like that. So that kind of helped my mental. Okay, so now that I've got everything bad out of the way, let's end this video off with everything that's good. I personally didn't mind Emma Myers and Sebastian's role in this movie. I thought it was very endearing and wholesome. Most of the quippy Steve dialogue that Jack Black says in the movie was actually really funny, and I had a great time clapping and cheering with everyone else in my theater every time Steve says something dumb. The villager going into the real world was actually really funny, and Jennifer Coolidge did a great job in portraying the principal. Everything about the Nether and the piglins was so freaking good. No complaints here, great job, awesome. The twist of the Endermans messing up your brain was really cool. Plus, Herobrine. If you look in the background of a lot of shots, you'll see a lot of callbacks and Easter eggs to stuff from Minecraft, like Eyes of Ender and shields, and it's just so cool to see stuff like that. Also, props to them for adding the pillagers and the woodland mansion. That's some deep lore from Minecraft, and props to them. Malgosha, the main villain, was menacing, horrifying, and brought us that really funny scene at the very end. Her rationale makes sense, and I really appreciate that. The Elytra scene, other than not being lore accurate, was really fun, and it was just so grand and awesome. In fact, all of the action scenes were really well made. Overall, there's a ton to love from the Minecraft movie. Obviously, it was primarily made for kids. Us Gen Z that grew up playing the game are kind of placed in the background, while Gen Alpha has their time to shine and have fun during this movie. I personally really enjoyed it. It being the version that we got, and not the original Minecraft animated version that I would have wanted, I can at least appreciate what we got. There was nothing that stood out to me that made this movie horrible for me, except for the art style, but I can look past that. But yeah, I mean, all I really gotta say is Adventure Time did it better. But with that, I'm gonna end off today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did you enjoy every aspect of this movie? Or did you have some criticisms like me? Do you think my criticisms are valid? Or do you think I'm reaching? Let me know down below. So that I know you made it this far into the video, let me know who your favorite Minecraft YouTuber is. Mine is and will forever be Mr. Captain Sparkles himself. But I'd love to hear your guys's. As always, my name has been Alberto, or Punkik Yoshi. I'll catch you next time in the Nether. Bye bye.